Howdy folks, we've got a 2v2 replay for you. Me and Triggz on a team versus Beko and Port. Triggz is being awfully silent, but he is on the call.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm glad to cast this with Eirias.
We've got all colors except nature represented. Me with fire, Triggz with shadow, Beko with fire, and Port with frost. Any comments on this? This is a spectator map, right? Or this might be the real thing. But anyway, this is my favorite map, and Triggz has made a spectator version of this 2v2 map, so this is fun. Okay, so 101 on this map, Triggz. Fire and shadow need to split up. None of this, I don't know what you're doing here with this dread charger.
So my plan was looking what they are spawning and going T-Trip, maybe.
Instant tier 2? Yeah, this map, I think, is one of the matches where Fire and Shadow has a good shot against, like, nature and stuff, because we can split up and have a good mobility. Port's making a bunch of Master Archers, and we've got a fight going on both sides.
Your forces are under attack.
So we've got a good position on Beko. That eruption was not worth it. And this eruption was not worth it either. Looked like Port dodged it just a little bit. My Sunstrider lives just a tiny bit, and an eruption here would clean this out, but Beko moves away just in time. And left with Triggz going instant tier 2.
Yeah, I see they invested a lot, so I just went tier 2.
Yep, solid decision. We will have to defend the attack they have against us, but we've got this map control spot, and my power is really low, as you can see. I erupted to get the light blade, and we got a little bit of damage on Master Archers. A second eruption would be good, but they're moving away, and I'm still waiting for power to grab a well, because my power levels are super low. And you're going in for a attack with the Lost Shades, which I think is not going to do anything, but we'll see.
It's a very decent card.
I mean, yeah, but this early with just one card and no support, you're also just standing around. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything against 2 Ors. So my game plan in general is to get tier 3 to play out my OP combo.
Your OP combo, yeah. So you've taken a well and an orb. Meanwhile, I've not had a chance to take anything because you're being greedy here and I'm trying to defend us. Alright, I decided I needed to take this well because I needed to take something, and counting on you to defend us with your Frost Splash against Pure Fire. They've got a nice pincher move to attack us from both angles. On the bright side, I'm playing Fire Tier 1, so it's not like against Pure Frost I don't have a ton of extra tools. And that, I forget what he's called, but that guy died like a chump to the light blade. You see that, Triggz? He was useless. So we try another time. Lost Shade. You should be repairing that well. You out of power? You are out of power.
Yeah, it should be repaired.
Just in time.
Just in time. I predicted it, of course.
But if I predicted you mean you played it as soon as you had power, then sure. I got a fuse.
Pressuring the bats instead of the orbs on the top.
Yes, yes, very good.
Obviously.
Yes. The orbs do a little bit of damage, plus they've got more health, so we definitely don't have tempo to pressure the orbs. But we do have a little bit of tempo right now because I'm tier 1 versus they're tier 2. So in theory we have tempo to push this. Those ravaged spearmen died.
Yeah, we are also +1 at this point in time.
Exactly, we're +1. Now they have taken the wells, we're not +1 anymore. But we are +1 again.
Yeah.
But I'm still tier 1. So at some point I need to transition to tier 2 without dying. Or we can keep up the pressure. The phalanx can be really good, especially with this cluster here. You get nasty and kill everything.
Yeah, Phalanx Life Weaving is also a pretty good combo.
Yes. And nice dodge with the glyph. War Eagle coming back to do some more damage. I am finally going tier 2. And we've got a little bit of power boost to make up for it, and we're still +1 well. They've invested a lot with that lava field, which should put us in a comfortable, very slight but comfortable power lead.
Yeah, basically we just don't care about kicking anywhere else when we're +1.
Exactly, as long as we stay up. I mean, it would still be nice to kick wells, but yeah, as long as we stay up, then we're fine. A little bit of attack going up there. It looks like Triggz is trying to be greedy.
Oh yeah, I took that well. I was planning to get the unit on the top. He's trying to take a well.
Yes.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, double erupted that Drake, but that's even trade, and so far we are still staying +1. On the other hand, as the game goes longer and longer, as the wells go up, being +1 becomes less and less of an advantage. Right? +1 is huge when it's 3 wells versus 2. It's not that significant when it's 7 wells versus 8. Yeah, see, it'd probably kill everybody right now. There we go. Oh, took a little bit of damage and it didn't quite work out, but we're going in for a push. And the strategy here is because I've got a very small tier 3, I do the tier 2 pressure, and Triggz should be the one welling up and getting power. So we are playing according to strategy right now. And as long as they're not attacking us, then Triggz' lack of Aura of Corruption will be fine. Which is another reason why I'm trying to be aggressive. I'm also going to say I didn't realize...
Which is not existing.
What's that?
Which is not existing in my deck.
Oh yes, the Aura of Corruption, exactly. I did not realize you didn't have Aura of Corruption. Otherwise I would not have let you start the match.
Your forces are under attack.
Well, you know me by now, right? You never know what I'm playing.
Yeah, exactly. I need a check to make sure. I shouldn't just assume, yeah. Alright, so they've taken a well. Are we still +1? Yes. And I'm keeping the pressure, allowing you to go tier 3 while they stay tier 2. A heal would be huge here, but not enough. And alright, Triggz, you've got tier 3 and you played Imperials. I mean, alright. This should be our moment to win, right? You can see how much time is left. It shouldn't be like this.
Well,
right now, Triggz, you should just like kill them instantly. That's how this should go. You make one tremor and win. That's how this is supposed to go. But no, you want to use your OP combo. So let's see your OP combo, Triggz. Let's see how good it is.
Obviously, they just played perfectly. That's why I couldn't finish.
Yeah, exactly.
Not my fault.
We do have some huge pressure, so we should be kicking at least one well here. They're making some pressure against us, and we're defending. And some more pressure here, which probably won't be defended. And it looks like they're actually somehow hanging on. However, I've got 2 Drakes, which is pretty deadly against Frost. And I should be playing a little bit closer on power limit, I guess. But I thought I might be needed CC or something. And yeah, I could just spam eruptions here and burst this down at this point. Coming at us again. Oh, here we go. Are we time to spam eruptions? Nope.
There's the first Nox carrier.
Yep. So this is actually a really, really strong combo with Fire Nature because we can disenchant it to make sure it gets there. So I don't know what you're trying to dodge. I'll just disenchant for you. There we go.
Yeah, well, I wasn't thinking this far.
So
I was chilling at that
there
point.
you go. You killed it. I could have just erupted that well, but you know, you killed it with a Nox carrier. So good job, Triggz. I see how unstoppable your combo is.
Always playing securely.
Trying to keep up the pressure, but we've actually lost more wells than they have, I think. No, we lost 2, they lost 2. And you're going again with the Nox carrier. Now what you should do is warp him over here with my burrower.
So now you will see my double port.
Oh, your double port.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to fake a attack on the bottom well. It's very badly executed.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to defend here, and you lost. No, you didn't lose your orb. We haven't lost any orbs, but we're reaching a point where I cannot really defend against Pure Fire, especially when you spend all this power on Nox carriers that are doing nothing. Why is this guy sitting here?
Oh yeah, there's the double port. They're coming. I don't know what I did there, but we got the well.
Yes, you got the well. And you got some rippers. And another Nox carrier. I've got the Vile Blood. Trying to push in. Or Eagle's actually pretty good against Cultist Masters. And they finally got their tier 3 and they're able to defend this attack. And my Vile Blood dies. So now this is a little bit tricky because the Ami spell is actually a pretty hard counter to the Nox carrier, you know? Okay.
Yeah, there's evocators.
Evocator as well. But I'm not sure if it's going to work actually. I think they could probably CC and stop you. Yeah, well, they didn't need a CC, but they had not enough damage. If you had Evocators well up here, that's a different story. Okay, now it's Juggernaut versus Nightshade Lance. I decided I was just gonna move into the Evocators well, and this just hurt us, right? Because now I can't spellbomb them, and they were able to freeze us. So your Evocators well just I'm not pointing fingers, but you know. Alright, and here you have to Glacier Shell is what you're supposed to do here. Or RF Corruption. But I think this Juggernaut is going to kill us. And Beko appears to have no power. No, he's not. He's just being greedy and not disenchanting. But yeah, they've also got this Shrine of Martyrs, so power really means nothing at this point. So now what we're doing is I'm counting Juggernaut charges, and we see we've got 2 Juggernaut charges out. So after we kill these 2, we only need to kill 2 more Juggernauts, and then he'll be out of charges.
The good thing is we are so much up wells.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter because the Shrine of Martyrs is up, right? Look how much Beko's got.
Yeah, right.
They both got 250 power, right? So
the freaking shrine.
Exactly. Good nether warp. I will give you props for that. Very good nether warp. But yeah, they've got so much power, right? You can see the void power is just so huge that power doesn't matter. So the way we have to win right now is by killing orbs or running them out of charges. So we did get the Juggernaut out of charges. We got all the Nightcrawlers and Evocators low. So I hope this attack succeeds. You probably should have motivated one crawler, I think. Ooh, very nice. Are they still punching through the Ami? Yeah, that's so much damage. The Ami Ritual, he's using both of them, I think. So the one which takes 75% less damage. Actually, you were still able to kick a wall through there.
Yeah, he uses both.
Yeah, exactly. Spawning 2 Nox carriers. But yeah, as long as we can keep Beko down to tier 3, or if we don't let him get tier 3 again, then we should be fine. But they have just like so much insane power because of the Shrine of Martyrs. You know, this binds a lot of power, but we didn't punish them adequately for it when he was building it.
Trying our best pressure here.
Yep.
But Cultist is doing the job.
Beko is back to tier 3. So we've got Port down to tier 2, I think. Actually tier 1. Port's at tier 1. So we're keeping them on their toes because of good initiative. So I don't want people to say that this card is necessarily broken. I think it is stronger than it should be in 2v2, but you know, it's not necessarily game ending. But Beko's got his 3rd Jugger out, so we gotta be careful, and his 4th Jugger. So that is a good thing for us to be keeping track. is that Beko can't make Jugger charges. I was pinging because I wanted an aura, but of course, Triggz, you're not carrying aura.
You should have noticed at this point, right?
I thought you were just bad. I mean, I'm not.
Is under attack.
But yeah, all we have to do is kill that Jugger. I am tier 1. Building my second.
I see. I also have Grigory in my deck.
Grigory is very good against Juggernaut. Not as good as Aura, but you know, still pretty good. And this Juggernaut's gonna come to our base and wreck us. I'm hoping you would like porter him back to my Juggernaut. Oh, are you tier 1? Oh, you're tier 1. I see.
Yeah, I'm tier 1.
How did that happen?
He kicked both orbs with a stampede.
You've got no orbs, so this is not looking good for us actually. But there's still 15 minutes, so you'll see that I should disenchant this ice shield actually, but this is a base trading game. I should definitely disenchant. And I'm back to tier 3 with very low power. They've got tons of power. Actually, they don't have tons of power because Port can't get enough freezes in, I guess. But with that one freeze, they got a whole bunch of power. Yeah. We're kicking their wells, which I mean, I guess is better than nothing, but we really need you focusing orbs, to be honest. We got 2 XL units on this one. And a bunch of eagles coming for us. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, we got this. We got this in the bag, right? We just need to stop their... I mean, we have stopped their tier 3, right? Like, it's one player tier 1, one player tier 2. But my power is so low, and theirs is just insane. It's not insane, but...
Oh man, and we're only halfway done.
Exactly. Somehow, your OP combo is not finishing this, Triggz. I'm just saying. When you look at this position on the map, we should have won.
I swear it was so hard to finish them up. He could just rebuild his orb in front of me.
It's almost, you know, like your OP finisher combo was not as OP as you said it was.
I've been out of charges for 5 minutes.
Oh, that's a good
already,
point too, yeah. Both of us have, you know, all of us have charge problems, yeah, and then Beko is rebuilding his tier 3, and that's scary because Juggernaut is so strong.
Yeah, but also out of charges by now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, his Juggernaut's out of charges, right? But one Juggernaut charge is worth a lot more than one Nox Carrier charge. Going for the Shrine of Martyrs.
I thought that.
Yeah, okay, your Nox Carrier killed like one well that had 300 health left. His Juggernaut took out both of your orbs. And you're gonna tell me these are equivalently worthwhile cards?
Well, you have to also look at the energy spent, right? Nox Carrier is only 80.
Sure. But, you know, point is that when you get one charge, right, you can play one at a time. One Jugger at a time is just way scarier than one Nox Carrier.
I'm not sure about that.
Alright, well, let's let the viewer decide. You tell me. That Glacier was a little bit early, so I'm dodging it. Meanwhile, this Jugger, if the Grigory can beat the Jugger, but I don't know what you're doing with the Grigory. You just waiting for him to charge?
Good question. I think I was a bit sleeping there.
You're pinging, I'm trying to keep my Nightshade Plant alive. And Grigori dies. And now we should see a Glacier Shell. Otherwise he's gonna stampede and kill everything. Triggz, you're running Glacier Shell, right?
Yeah,
just sleeping? Fail Eruption. Well, thank you, Triggz. The polite thing would be to tell you the same.
I can tell you we're sweating.
What's that?
I can tell you we're sweating.
Yes, I did not want to... We had such a lead in this game. And I don't like losing to Shrine of Martyrs, right? Because as I keep telling you, I think Shrine of Martyrs is a strong card, but I don't think it's unbeatable. And I think it's just like, if you're losing to it, it's not because you got outplayed, it's just because you didn't play to your skill level. Or to our skill level,
the
right?
other shrines are way better.
Actually, Shrine of Martyrs has a... might be the best one, to be honest. Oh, nice.
Really?
Very nice. Very nice job with the phalanx. The thing about Shrine of Martyrs is it has no cooldown, right? So yeah, it binds more power, but what's 60 power when you've got 300? And, you know, it's gonna go up like a whole minute faster than... I could erupt right here instead I decided to disenchant.
Your forces
You
are
know,
under attack.
the Shrine of the Frost one, it goes up like 60 seconds before Shrine of War or Shrine of Memory. So from that perspective, I think it might be the best one.
That makes sense.
Or possibly Furnace of Flesh is the best one. We actually haven't seen much Furnace of Flesh recently. Probably because it only affects one player, right? Which is the crazy advantage of this card in 2v2 is that it affects both players, which makes the binding power not so horrible. So far, it doesn't look like we're winning by such an insane margin. But we do have good map control. One thing to notice here, though, is that the enemy's score is right now higher than our score. So we've got 8 minutes left in the game. Now is the point where we have to worry a little bit. Like, it looks like we're winning, maybe, but we can't take too long. Also, there's so few wells. So this Shrine of Martyrs, when it gets back up and it starts giving insane void return, is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
A power well is under attack.
But we killed it, so we're playing tier 3 for us versus tier 2 for them. But a good important piece to note is that being up a tier doesn't matter so much when you can only play one charge at a time, right? And with that Shrine of Martyrs, they've got some insane power again.
And they are just running around with units rebuilding ores.
Yeah, exactly. And they just have power to burn to spend it, right? Because they can just recycle their power so fast, it doesn't necessarily matter that they're losing an orb all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Their only hope is to win by points. I don't think they can turn this anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We've got enough map control. They can only play one unit at a time, so he is gonna... But my power is so low, right? So I should have not spawned and just double erupted, but I decided to spawn anyway. And if Beko gets his tier 3, that's gonna be a problem. In this deck, I'm not running Scorched. I usually do, but I've kind of stopped running Scorched in my decks recently.
Twilight slot issues.
Yeah, exactly. But it's nice to play Twilight in 2v2 now that like the Abomination is an actually good card. You know,
It's super fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's a threatening card, right? So it used to be that Twilight really sucked in 2 versus 2 because you didn't have anything to offer in tier 3. So I mean, there were good combos you could make with it, but it basically relied on being super aggressive in tier 2. And now I can still be aggressive in tier 2, but I can also like finish the game in tier 3 if that needs to be the option. So
yeah, Abomination is a very dangerous card.
Yeah, exactly. You can see how much work the Abomination is putting in. If we didn't have Abomination, this game would have been over a long time ago.
A monument is under attack.
But still, I'm losing orbs. My power levels are so low. But I'm deciding I just need to go full offensive as much as I can to stop them from getting more Juggernauts. And we've got 5 minutes left. So now it's looking really dangerous that we might not be finishing them off in time.
Yeah, ready, please nerf Juggernauts.
Yeah, I think Juggernaut's in a good place.
Yeah, they are probably the strongest tier 3 card.
Yeah. But there's still ways to counter it, right?
there are.
It's not like you just play Juggernaut and win, right? Like, as a pure fire player, if you play Juggernaut too early, even like tier 2 Fire Nature can stop it. Anything with aura can stop it, you know. There's options.
Yeah, that's right.
Pinging because I want a Glacier Shell, which it seems like you're not giving me. And I'm trying to go for the Killing Blow, but you can see that Beko has rebuilt his stuff. So I'm realizing that Killing Blow is not happening. So what needs to happen, I think, is you, Triggz, need to be pressuring them, and I need to be spamming my orb. I need to be orb pushing.
I only have one Nox carrier every 30 seconds.
Well, nice.
Which doesn't even kill an orb or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Nice job with the Glacier, though. Well, you should be having Gregori's, you said, right? So, how much power do you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're kind of hurting for power, too.
Only 150 void.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know why I'm so low on power.
Yeah, wow. I guess you just had a bunch of stuff kicked and you've been rebuilding it? I don't know how.
Yeah,
how did you even get rid of your void so fast?
I think it was due to the orbs.
Okay.
The orbs he kicked with the Juggernaut.
Yeah, so we can see we've got 3 minutes left. It's possible that we'll finish the whole base off here, but not really looking like it. I'm making another Twilight Minion to try and finish off these 2 orbs here. It's a race against the score. You can see their score is still higher than ours.
And they keep running around, rebuilding.
Exactly. Their defenses are really strong.
Barely have any energy.
Very nice Giant Slayer, yeah. To be fair though, Cultist Masters are really, really good with low energy. And you're spawning another Nox Carrier. Is it gonna do what it needs to do?
Finishing up the game.
Yeah, exactly. With your OP combo that you said it was? I don't know, it looks like it's just kind of standing there.
It's resting.
He's not even moving with the light blade.
The taunt.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I don't think your Nox Carrier is the the prize winner you thought it was. We are pushing Beko's scores here, so if we can kill these, then we've got a good chance. We've got 2 minutes left in the game.
That's actually pretty close here.
Oh yeah. And if I erupt here, there we go. So if I can kill this Giant Slayer, then we should have them bottled up. The question is, can we kill them in the remaining time?
2 minutes.
There we go. Yes. So he's got the 1 ice barrier here. Although if he has no orb, it's fine. This Nox Carrier did like 1200 damage. Come on, Triggz, this is
Why
your...
was it nerfed? Why was it nerfed?
I mean, it wasn't really nerfed though, right? Because it also like used to cost 200 power or something like that, right? Okay, there's a Gregori.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna push here, and I think I should just kill these guys for the void power. So I decided I'm gonna start score pushing. So
Maybe the right decision.
oh, I
I'm
think
not
for sure
how
the right
close it
decision.
was.
We've got a minute left. I think I'm not gonna get any units down there in a minute. Like if I had ground presence, then sure maybe, but I'm not getting any units down there in a minute. So
Yeah.
I killed the Iceberg. He's making units to run away. So I mean, I'll do my part. I'll chase this guy down, but otherwise, I think I need to spend my power pushing. I did kill my units, so I'm score pushing. You know, your attack is still being really valuable, right? Because it's preventing them from doing any score pushing. But yeah, 45 seconds. If we had like another 2 minutes, you could probably finish them off. But looks like it's not happening for now. 30 seconds. And how's the score look? Our score is finally higher than theirs. But as you know, in 2v2, the team score doesn't matter. Their score is higher than ours again. It's not about the team score. It's about which individual player has the highest score. So I keep score pushing. Built the orb there. Yep, there's the score push. Got 7 more seconds. and you can see that we didn't manage to finish them off in time. And based on the summary chart, which I'm going to put right here in the edit, we did actually win. I had the highest score because of that score pushing, and it let us clutch out a win.
Was it due to the score pushing?
Well, I can't see who was the second place score, but I did have the highest score, so
I see.
Certainly, I was the right player to score push, right?
Yeah.
So we won that game on score. It was a fun 30-minute game, and it could have totally gone either way, down to the wire. Any final thoughts on that one, Triggz?
I think it was a very awesome game. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, not a lot of depth in like strategy.
Yeah. Fun game, not necessarily a good game. Well, good video though. Alright, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one.